Good morning, my beautiful, beautiful kings and queens. I hope that this is a beautiful and a blessed day for you all. So this morning I want to talk about covenants. So we hear that word, but we don't understand sometimes that preceding every covenant there is a sign. For instance, the covenant of marriage, the symbol of marriage or the sign of marriage is a ring. When God promised Noah that he would no longer destroy the earth by flood, but this time by fire, the sign was the rainbow. When God promised Abraham that he would make his descendants as numerous as the sand of the sea, he gave him a son as a sign. So when we understand covenants and we understand that with every covenant comes a sign, we then have to understand that everything that God has, the enemy has also. So for targeted individuals, for those of you that have been targeted, whether gang stalked or targeted by witchcraft or spiritual attack, you have to understand that the same laws that presides over the kingdom of light is the same laws also that presides over the kingdom of darkness. The only thing is that Satan perverts what it is that God has established. So we know that where there is a covenant, there will be a sign followed. And a lot of believers or a lot of children of the light, we are blind to the devices of the enemy and to the devices and the tactics by which the enemy is able to conquer you. And that is because we do not understand the word of God. Like I said, everything the word has, Satan and his kingdom have also. So if there is a covenant within the kingdom of light in which God makes a promise and then he fulfills the promise by a sign or by a gift, it's the same with the camp of the enemy. Anytime someone wants to do spiritual work on you, there must be a covenant made. There must be a covenant made. So in this season, anointed ones, especially for those of you that are facing spiritual attacks, question yourself and say, what covenant have I made? And the kingdom of darkness uses things as gifts, uses things as money exchange, uses things as food, uses things as sex. And you have to understand that the enemy cannot attack you without a point of contact. The enemy cannot attack you without an open door and without a covenant. It is the same with God and the word. God does not bless you first without establishing a covenant. So I'm asking you, anointed ones that are being attacked and that are being targeted, what covenant have you made? Did you eat from someone? Did you exchange money with someone? Did you sleep with someone? These are the covenants by which the camp of the enemy is able to destroy God's children. And the word of God says, my people perish for lack of wisdom and knowledge. So anointed ones, now is the time to dive deep in your word. Now is the time to understand the things of the spirit, because many of us are being wounded spiritually because we don't understand what the laws of the spirit is. Before you accept a gift, ask yourself, am I accepting a covenant with darkness? Before you lay with someone, ask yourself, am I making a covenant with the realm of darkness? Before you just accept anything, before you eat, understand that eating is sealing of a covenant. So anointed ones, we have to be very, very prudent in this season. Be wise, be alert. God is calling the watchman back to the wall. This is not the time to sleep in the spirit. I love you guys. Have a beautiful and a blessed day. And remember, always, always be kind.